Hi. How's it going? You doing all right? You chilling like a villain? Having a good time? What's up? What's up? Woo-woo. All right, so let me get some stuff out of the way really quick. I want to thank you for showing up, being awesome, being amazing, being cool. Yeah. Want to share this? Yeah. Johnny's there. Hello. All right, so let's mute that again. And I'm working. I need to share this video in my place, my Discord place. Discord, you can reach out, help out the channel, be cool while you're joining Discord. Whoop, whoop. So I got some news. I got some news. Got some news. Yeah. Here we go. So, you know about the playmats. And I know about my blanket falling. Yeah, look at that blanket falling. All right, so any of my friends of YouTube, if you want to join, ask for a link and I'll send you one in Discord. And some of the friends already have a Discord. But anyways, you know about the playmats. But did you know I got some pretty amazing tubes for the playmats? Shipping. So playmats will fit in these tubes. Very sturdy, strong tubes. Caps need to get a little use in and out. But we got tubes to ship playmats in, so they won't get ruined on the way. Oh, hello. Sorry. All right, I forgot to do something because I got caught up setting up the channel. Now I'm going to get a beating for it. I don't know. How you guys doing today out in YouTube land? You having a good day? You having a fun day? You having an amazing, cool day? It's just been a glorious day. Yeah. Put that right there. You know, you want to open a drink, have a good libation. So I jumped on this live to fill in the time because it is Wednesday. I usually do a live. Have fun, rock on, right? And I was so excited that I got these tubes. Like, I didn't know how quality these tubes were. And like, got 12 $40, and I only need 10 of them. So this one, I will decorate myself. Will be for my playmat, right? Protect my playmat. Like, this thing can hurt someone. But like, probably get some picture duct tape or something, roll it up, maybe marker it. I don't know. It'd be cool. Oh. Hi.
Sorry.
You good? No, I just heard you going in at 7.
I always go in at 7.
Oh yeah, you just made it sound like it was an hour later.
No.
All right, sorry. Just chilling with. It's a very, very relaxed show here today. So, anyway, so when we do the giveaway, which we'll do shortly, I'm waiting on the secret stuff to come in to put with the playmat. Yeah, I think I could tell you the secret shortly, but I want to see how well you guys do. If you guys want to hang out, let me know. Woo-hoo-wee. I'm on STREAMYARD. Yo. I didn't think you'd show up, but you're showing up. That's pretty cool. It has been snowing the whole day. Snowing? What do you do? Arizona? Live in New Mexico? It's been snowing there. It's been snowing in random places, to be honest. Like, it's been crazy. Weather's been crazy. It's snowing in places that it shouldn't be snowing as like it has been. Man, this light really adds a difference to the camera. I just have the door open over here. Woo! We had burgers for dinner. You guys have anything fun for dinner? Yet? Have you had dinner yet? We had homemade burgers. Mine had pepper jack cheese melted all over it on a bagel bun. So delicious. So delicious. It was just yummy. Had fry sauce for toppings, mixed mayonnaise and ketchup together. Ooh, it was delicious. Only thing I should have put on there was some sweet pickles to enhance the little burger, but I didn't. Had a good day, good morning, going through the deck with Ella today and friends who were tagging along. Pretty chill day. Pretty chill. And tonight being Wednesday, we're going to play some Spider-Man. Ooh, Manitoba is in North Dakota and Minnesota. Wow. North of Dakota. Nice. That's crazy. I mean, geography, that's cool, but temperature-wise, no. Stop the snow. Enough snow. I wish I could complain here, but nope, we got warm weather here for February. We're used to being in the negatives this time of year. Like starting to warm up, probably like 8 degrees outside. That's where we're supposed to be, but right now it's like almost 60. Almost 60. Like I have the door open. The door is open. I mean, that's crazy for this temperature area. Weather has completely shifted this year. Completely. And so someone like my wife who works a job that cares about the weather in areas because of the truckers. It's been crazy where the weather's been pushing. Like, did you know, like in New Mexico, they got 10 feet of snow? In Nevada, they got 10 feet of snow too. We have had 3 thaws so far this year. Holy cow. You guys are getting hammered there, Johnny. I'm sorry. I mean, unless you love the snow, then you're having a blast. That's crazy. That's all right. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being awesome. Yeah. Today I got hooked on designing a savings challenge game for the wife. I've been making more board game kind of games for her to play and try out. It's been fun. Like legitimate board games, not just roll dice and save a number. Yeah. Like this one game. Woo, like there was actually a setup process to the game and a play process to the game. Like there's a setup, how you set up the game, and you roll dice and you save the amount kind of thing, but there's extra stuff included to randomize the game, how you play, how it affects you. Yeah. There's another board game I did, which is really cool. Like I could show you like the files, but everything broke up. It looked like pieces. Excuse me. That's because it's for printing purposes. We're gonna get these games printed on cardboard stock, like cardstock, not cardboard stock, cardstock, so they last longer. Get them laminated. Have fun with it. But yeah, if you didn't know, Tortoise is a simple board game designer. And I say simple because I'm not that complex. I'm not going to be making a Euro game anytime soon. Yeah. But it's cool. Man, it is a chilly day. I'd say chilly day. It's like I'm a sweat on my brow. All right. Oh, having everything set up. But it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be chill. Do you guys like board games? Do you guys play board games? Like we love board games at our house. We have Arkham Horror, we have The Shining, we have Gears of War, we got Horrified, we got Quacks of Quillingsburg, Blocus, Dominion, Villainous. We got Hunt the Killer, which is a solve a case kind of game. We got King Domino. We got Everdell. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dice roller game, Bloomtown. We got little Castles of Burgundy, which is kind of hard to play because it's all iconography and too much of it. But it's a fun game. Like once you kind of get in the rhythm of it. We got Small World, Risk, Lords of Waterdeep, Catan. We got Stardew Valley. A lot of games that are fun. That you draw inspiration from them to design some of these games. The last game I designed, the one I just designed today, was based off a space game I saw on Board Game Geek. And I took the concept of the board and the concept of the game and simplified it to a roll and save kind of thing. But unlike having like certain denominations, if you complete the game, you'll make an X amount. I'm like, if you complete the game, you'll save a random amount. But I actually made a game mechanic where you can actually lose on money. Like not lose money, but like lower the amount you're saving and stuff. It's pretty cool. Can't wait to see it played out. Like, do you guys design things like games or anything? That'd be cool to know. Like, as a graphic designer, and I'm more like a simple graphic designer. I can do some pretty cool stuff, but I'm limited in my brain space of what I can do and how to break it down because I'm not well taught. Like most of my graphic design skills, even though I went to Job Corps for it, most of my skills were self-taught because I had to read a book, learn stuff. No teacher teaching us little things here and there, step by step. It was, here's a book, get to work. And so we'd play around on like Illustrator and Photoshop and learn what we could there. But like on Illustrator, I get crazy. And I'm still learning new things. Well, I don't use Illustrator. I use Inkscape, which is a free version of Illustrator. It's not as powerful as Illustrator, but it can produce powerful imagery and save files. But the coolest thing I've learned is how to make different palettes in one save. So I can save a file as a PDF. And PDFs are important to save because like a PDF compared to like an SVG file, let's go with that. An SVG file is more difficult to print off than a PDF. PDF gives boundaries to page and it makes it easier to print off. So that's what the coolest mechanic has been about it. Very cool. Cool indeed. Like, and you know, like I find it clever. Like if I wanted to, if I really, really, really wanted to, I could design a magic card. I could design a proxy by hand. That's more effort than I want to put into a proxy. See, let me find something cool. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. You know what I want to do? All right. Share screen. Window. Share. We're gonna walk through thumbnails. Why not? Look at these thumbnails. There's a lot of AI art, right? In the shell, super fast tortoise, morning coffee. You can see I can find a stride. Go into it. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh, I love this one. I loved the generation of this two-headed tortoises, and that wasn't even in the prompt. Hi, Dawson. Whoop whoop. How's it going? How's it hanging? We got in the shell super fast tortoise. We got that. This is just a simple one that came out. The hillbilly one. Whoop whoop. Lawson, you're amazing. Hey, hey. Oh, that was a cool one too. It's amazing what you come up with for AI thumbnails. The amount of turtles, man. This thing must be me. So this program must think I'm hooked on turtles, the tortoises. Oh, look at that. Ah, crisp. Neon. Oh, that was today's thumbnail. Today's morning thumbnail. I had the dragon worms in the back. Turned out pretty badass, if you ask me. I loved this. How this came out, the flaming fire turtle. Yeah. And this one is a neon flaming turtle. Not as cool as the last one. Yeah, this cool turtle. If you guys want to join, hit me up on Discord. Oh, look. The shell. This is a simplified tortoise picture. Yeah. This one is cool. Like you don't know, but like most of these are two pictures combined into one, and the AI really puts it together. But sometimes it's kind of obvious. Like this looks like a window open door, but it's where it's separated. That's a cool one. Go back and just look at some of the pictures, and you're like, oh, the detail is pretty cool, or the look and the vibe is pretty chill. Hey, look, happy birthday, MTG Hillbilly. Look at that one, 900 plus subs uploaded. Oh, there's my Iron Man upload. I don't know why I did Iron Man. Yeah. There's an Iron Man turtle. Boop, boop, boop. Forgot about that one. That's funny. Ew. The lightning turtles. Yeah. Ew. Look at that. That's pretty chill. That one looks a little epic. Like the adventurous turtle, like, I come back for revenge. I don't know what I went with this one. I made a tortoise wizard. Something like that with lightning in hands, and it came up with this. Oh, that's a fancy looking turtle. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty chill. It's chill-tastic. In the shell. Yeah, look at that. The Muppets. Did that one from Hillbilly because he reminds me of a Muppet. This is a Karlov Manor thumbnail. That turned out pretty cool, right? I like it. Like I took the wallpaper and made it into a tortoise thumbnail. It's pretty chill. The shell super fast tortoise, metallic rainbow neon turtles. That was pretty cool. And the shell super fast tortoise here, neon light robotic turtles. Oh man, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty chill too. Like, yeah, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but see how the green coloring is on the face right there on the right side turtle. That's pretty chill. Little details like that. Jumping turtles. That's what it's supposed to be. Tabal, what's up? I sent you a link if you want to hang out. Got half an hour to chill. And the show, super fast tortoise. I like that one. The show, super fast tortoise. Good show. I don't even remember what I prompted this to be. It's just a crazy thumbnail. Crazy. Oh, this one. This one was a cool one. Shining Streets, Neon City, steampunk style. Yeah. Show super fast tortoise morning coffee. Hell yeah. Those heads on the turtles are small though. Well, little Petri turtles, like the future Ninja Turtles. Boop boop. That turned out cool. I forgot about this one. That turned out way cool. A comic sub of a ninja and a turtle. I remember I was supposed to be a ninja with the turtle face, and that's what it prompted. Yeah. This was taking the same one prompt and doing it twice. That was pretty chill. Like you tell, that's thematic. What's up? Ooh, I like that one. Well, slick. Turtles. Yep. Playmats sure arrived. That was cool. Yeah. Joe, look at that thing. Oh, hello. Hey, hey,
Hey, there we are. Hey,
hey.
going.
I'm just trying to fill in my regular Wednesday time.
Yeah,
Yeah. And like I wasn't ready to because I had some chores and stuff to do that kind of crammed in the
yeah.
late hours of the day. So I'm like, I gotta do this. So I normally do Wednesdays and I had nothing planned. So I'm like, let's just chat and chill.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I would drop by. My day has been yesterday was quite eventful, to say the least. I guess I
Right.
won't go into the whole thing or whatever, but I will say that my mother-in-law, who is 80 something, fell yesterday and broke her upper arm. So yeah, not good. I was up till the wee hours of the morning and stuff in the emergency room, and am running on very little sleep and a lot of coffee.
A lot of coffee indeed. No,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember you telling me about that last night. It just sounded mad crazy.
yeah. It was a bummer for sure. So we're dealing with that, making doctor's appointments for everybody in the house now, and yeah, good times. But
Yeah, good times. Let's put a
what are you
positive
gonna
spin
do?
on it. Hope that it goes well.
I hope so too, for sure. So
Oh,
no
so
topic today, huh?
no. Normally, like Wednesdays has been kind of hard to do because
Yeah.
Wednesdays was like the prime tortoise, and we'd play commander games or something. So, so Wednesdays kind of turned into whatever I can finagle into it right now. And
Sounds
like I
good.
didn't like I could have made it. I could have made some topical thing going on, but I had so much to do beforehand. I live in a trailer park, so the dumpster is like a block down the street. I had to walk that down, keep up tabs on laundry, and make dinner and stuff. And I was
Chores
designing
and chores and chores, huh?
right, and I was designing a game for the wife for her savings challenges, which I was explaining earlier. That's a pretty cool game because like my wife wants to get in more into saving challenges, and
Mhm.
it's just ways to save money. The game's kind of like divide and conquer, where you put savings here or there, or some
Okay.
saving challenges are specifically for emergency funds, right? And she watches a lot of people who do this stuff, and me, kind of like you, have more of a creative mind when it comes to things because people like get together and they're like slap a challenge together. They're like, here is like Mickey Mouse, and here's like 10 Mickey Mouse ears. Each Mickey Mouse ears is like $5, and you mark off a Mickey Mouse ear, Mickey Mouse ears. That's $5, and every one you save is $5. There's a total of $100 on this page. I'm like, that's not really a game. It's not really a challenge. And so me, we're big in Magic Gathering, familiar with mechanics and how things
Right.
work. Play a plethora of board games, mainly Monopoly lately. I'll get an idea and just put it together or do something different. Like I made this cool like the game that got me in this little rabbit hole is I wanted to do a Nintendo based game, right? And
Mhm.
like my brain was trying to think creatively because sometimes being creative hurts.
It can, that's for sure.
So like I wanted to do a game. I'm like, well, I can't do like a Mario theme. I don't want to steal someone's theme. I don't know how to implicate a paper version of Mario. So I came up with uh the idea is I designed an original looking Game Boy, marked it up all different so it doesn't look like a Game Boy, like or
Right.
say that it's in a Game Boy, right? And the way you play it is you randomly choose a game cartridge, right? And the game cartridges are kind of huge for the Game Boy, but what you do is you take it and you set the cartridge on the screen. And there's at least 1 to 2 holes on each cartridge, and you line them up with the simple numbers on the screen, and how much is revealed. You save that much. I'm like, that's not only simple, but it's clever. And I showed the wife, and she was like, "Oh my lord, this is a crazy idea." Then another thing people do that I find annoying, like this is one of those things that I was like, "Oh, I got to do this, and I got to do this better than everybody else, right?"
Hmm.
Is people have Monopoly games, right?
Right.
Like, and I mean, like they design Monopoly games,
Right.
like, and they suck, right? They
Yeah.
suck so hard because all it is a Monopoly board, and you roll dice. You roll over to like you move your character to like whatever space, and on that space there's a number, and that number you save that amount, and you can keep doing that as long as you want to play the game, right?
Right.
Well, Tortoise, I know I refer to myself in third person. Tortoise was smart. And got his wife a package of these.
Ah.
You know,
Right.
I'm like, how can I implement this system into a game? And yes, I called it a system because, you know, you roll it randomly, select a color by spinning the wheel. That's why they call
Right.
it spin the wheel. Well, I've used it in 2 different games, and it has 2 different meanings for the game, each game, you know?
Okay.
I've been having fun with that. Having the pieces to make things a little more complicated or a little more diverse has been crazy fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. It's tough to come up with ways to save and what to do and stuff. I'm gonna say I had problems with, but well, we tried both the saving a penny a day, save a penny one penny the next day 2 pennies and stuff like that just to build up. Done the same thing saving $1 or whatever. And like you said though, I had to make it more of a game instead of my wife saying like you have to save this. I would like try to buy ahead. Like I had the whole thing printed out on a sheet of paper, so I was buying ahead. So I was like, I've got like an extra $5 in my pocket today. I'm just gonna throw this in the change drawer right now and cross off a couple of days ahead of time so I get ahead, so it doesn't feel like so drastic and drab. You know what I mean? Where you're like feel like you when you're trying to save, you can feel like you're getting shackled to the idea of like, oh, I've got to do this, and it's going to become a grind if you do
Mm-hmm.
it that way. So I like the
Mm-hmm.
idea of making it a game and making it a little bit more fun and a little bit more dynamic. Of course, it's fun when you get to
Right.
the end and you have that money for whatever you need,
Right.
whether it be magic cards or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, that's definitely a way to good way to look at it and good way to go.
And see, like, so like there's one particular person the wife watches, and in their name expresses creativity.
Hmm.
But like this person, and I'm trying to be super anonymous about this. This person's creative level seems to stem of taking other people's ideas,
Ah,
and I'm like, that's not what I want to do. Like I've designed like there's some games you can take because people make them viable, but there are people who are legitimately selling these games on Etsy. So I
hmm,
don't want to steal someone's money power by selling their games. And if
right.
we ever decide to sell these games on Etsy kind of thing, which I don't know if that's the plan. Taco Tony, hello. I don't know if that's a plan because I'm just designing for my wife. I'm like, let's do something no one else is doing. Let's put the creative power into it. And like even with the playing cards in your hand, right?
Hmm.
Here's a game some people do. They set aside like $20 to $30. Let's set aside.
Hmm.
They'll try to get to 21. Like, play the game 21.
Okay. Yeah.
And they'll make a goal. If they get 21, they'll save like $5-10 ish, whatever your choice is. If you get less than 21 and stay, you save like a little less. And if you bust, you don't save that all. But there's another thing people do is they do no spin days, and they actually have like a little calendar thing like you were talking about,
Hmm.
and they'll write no spin day, like I didn't buy nothing excessive. And no spin
Right.
days don't go against needs, right? So if you have to spend money on needs, that doesn't go against it. It's like buying
Sure.
fast food, candy, drinks,
Right.
something that's
Get your
not
Starbucks, your coffee, something like that
right.
extra. Yeah.
Right. Then then at the end of the month, they calculate the no spend money. Then they take that money and they put them in envelopes like sinking funds. Sinking funds, if you didn't know, I'm assuming you would know, but if you don't know,
No.
a sinking fund is like your rent. It's your
Okay.
car payment. They're called sinking funds because no matter what, that money's coming out and it's going to happen. And the closer and closer you get to that day, it's like a sinking ship. You're going to have to rescue it by paying the money,
Right.
whatever. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I understand it.
Okay.
So they take the no spend money and they allocate it into a folder for car payment or house payment, rent, transportation, food, groceries. And that's what the point of these games are. Like this new game I did was for house funds, right? So everything you save in this game goes into an envelope for your house.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have like X amount. If you want to save up to $1,000, you can save up to $1,000. And if you do, that's for the house fund. There's one game I created that was stupid simple, and no one's done it, but stupid simple. And I call it a cascade game because you're trying to fill up this page full of colors, but none of the colors can match next to each other, which is hard because you got the line going across all the way down, so there's lines going down, 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 down. So your trick is not to max the colors, but each color you put is a different saving denomination. I cannot tell you how much money this is going to save you. I did the math once, but it's variable.
Okay.
But it's going to be a lot of money. But it's for emergencies, right?
Right.
But when it's done, it's going to look like something you can hang on your wall.
Nice.
Something like that. Yeah. So I don't think you'll want to hang it on your wall, but it'll be an achievement.
If nothing else, hey, hang it on the fridge at least or whatever. Let it be a reminder of how far you've come.
Right.
Is there anybody that you specifically watch or any channels that you watch to get inspired for savings or for kind of moving life forward?
Well, so Casey, who's that one lady? Oh, two people. There's two sister bees. Then the one lady who creates the fun games. Like the fun saving challenges? No, not her. I don't like her. Two sister bees, and there's the one lady who does all her original games. Well, two sister bees is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I've taken to keep a pad of paper nearby, so when we're talking, I'm taking notes on stuff.
So no, there's one lady who makes her game specifically different, and people seem to copy her.
Oh, you're talking about not the Thrifty Sewist.
So we're talking savings challenges.
Reinventing Renee.
Yeah, Reinventing Renee.
She's the one who came up with the dice game.
Yeah.
Everybody ripped off.
Yeah, so Reinventing Renee and Two Sister Bees are my two favorite people to watch.
And sinking funds are not what you described. The sinking fund is a long-term savings for a specific goal.
All right.
Like a sinking fund could be you need a new computer, so you're saving for that. You're trying to save up to have 6 months of being what they call, being ahead of your payment. Like you want 6 months of your bills in your bank. Or a new car, new phone.
All right.
Sinking funds are things that are long-term.
He's hearing you, so
that's fine.
Yeah, I hear you. That's good. That's good.
Your long-term savings, and people to make it fun instead of just throwing money into an account. You create these games so that it's more enjoyable to save,
right?
And it gives you more passion to do it,
right?
Because every time you finish a challenge, there's this excitement. It kind of feeds that thing as a human, where you're like, "Oh my God, I reached a goal!"
Right.
And even though they're small goals to get to a big goal,
right?
They still get you there.
All right. So I was wrong on sinking funds, but she just explained it. You guys heard it pretty well, right?
You're talking about revolving funds.
Revolving funds
are the things that come out monthly.
All right.
Monthly, every other month, that kind of thing.
All right. Revolving funds is what the bills and stuff are called. Okay. I get mixed up because there's a lot of people. But it's Two Sister Bees. The one thing I the one thing I envy that they have, and I shouldn't say envy, but the one thing I wish I could understand more, is they actually have a card game, like what's in your hand, of saving funds. So some have little saving games on them. Some just straight up tell you to save $3. Some tell you to save like $1. Some of the cards tell you to save certain money in certain categories.
Mhm.
And then they're lucky, like they got their cards printed off like from a real company that
Right.
does printing cards, and their news cards just got a foiling on them, and it looks pretty cool.
Oh, that's
And the
sweet.
foiling is not like full art foiling; it's like
Right.
little parts of the card are foiled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they fold up like Pringles and you can put them in a can like the Magic cards?
No, they're better than that. They're
They're
about the
better
size of a regular
foiling than
playing
that?
card,
Okay.
right? Like actually, they're a little smaller, but like, see the foilings there.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And here's a wildflower, right?
Okay.
And it says wildflower. You stop to pick the wildflowers. Save any amount you wish, right? So you can
Okay.
save any amount. I guess these are not shuffled well. I'm trying to randomly pick a card. Honey money. Save $4. Right?
Okay.
What I should do is I actually should go through this deck since she actually has it. I don't want to copy it exactly, but I want to give an idea how it works. So I can
Mhm.
design my own deck for Casey. So she can have
Nice.
Casey's deck. Yeah.
I like it. There's one channel that I watch, and it's not specifically about saving money, but it's about building better habits.
Mhm.
It sounds well. I have to stop qualifying things because I'm quick to say to qualify it or whatever. But
Right.
so I was going to say, well, I'm never going to be a millionaire. Well, I don't know that. Maybe something will happen. It seems unlikely these days the way things are going. But anyhow, this place or this YouTube channel that I watch has you building more successful habits.
Uh-huh.
And they're simple and straightforward things, and it's not all necessarily about money, but a lot of it is.
Right.
But it's about money equals time. Like time is the one thing that we can't buy
Get back.
back. So we've talked about a little bit, like you and I, just as far as the idea of using AI as a tool to
Right.
increase our time to be able to do other stuff, other editing or other things that we have to do and stuff. If we can use AI as a tool, it gives us back a portion of our time that we can devote to either other projects or something else or whatever. Anyhow, point was, and I'm not sponsored and not suggesting a sponsorship or whatever, but there's a place called Alux
Uh-huh.
that's on YouTube. And they do, like I said, they do just lots of little videos and stuff. They're relatively short, usually about 10-minute videos and stuff, but they have lots of good suggestions on things that can help you when it comes to either, saving money, other resources of things to find that are going to help you just in life and becoming more successful in whatever you're doing, whatever level you're at. Like
Right.
there's information in there for you to take and to glean, and that you can again creatively use to apply to other things, other situations, other games, other projects or whatever. But
Right.
that's a cool thing to. It's just ALUX, ALUX.
Mhm.
If you look them up on YouTube and stuff, they got a lot of good advice and suggestions for people that are um, cognizant of the money, because I mean that's one of the things you have to do. Um, I know a lot of people get overwhelmed with their finances and stuff and just don't want to even look at it. And that's how I was with my first wife when we got married or whatever. Like we just didn't even look at the bills or consider like how much money was going out or how much we were spending on interest rates of different cards and stuff. Like we would just
Right.
charge things. If we got it, we wanted it and stuff. That was the bad thing. That was bringing it back to Magic and stuff. That's how I wound up buying like 25 boxes of Fallen Empire back in the day.
Jeez. Yeah.
I
Wow.
just wasn't even thinking about it. It was coming off of Legends. And I'm thinking, I'm going to be a millionaire off of this or whatever. I'm going to make all kinds of crazy money. And then here, like half the time I was giving away, just throwing away Fallen Empire boxes. I know 20 years later or whatever, they've come back a little bit, but there's still not any good cards in there. I mean, they're only good if you make them good. Put it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
I get you. I was thinking something too while he was talking. Oh, so $0, the $0 budget, I think it's
Mhm.
called, is crazy budget. One guy I like I don't watch him for savings challenges because he doesn't really show us savings challenges, but
Mhm.
it's called, was it called Budget by Ira? Budget by Ira. And he's a UK guy, and he'll randomly take one of his viewers like entire budget list that they send him anonymously, so no one knows
Mhm.
who it is,
Right.
and doesn't use names, but they jot down their bills and how much they make in a check, like a
Yeah.
month, or check by check usually. And the $0 budget basically breaks everything down
Right.
and tells you where the money's going every time, every part of that month, every part of that
Uh-huh.
check. Excuse me, but UK budget is the UK budget is very simple compared to American budgets because the numbers
Right.
are smaller. But the $0 fund allocates money everywhere, so you know where everything's going even before you spend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if you have like a magic account, like a amount that you want to save, you'll know how much is going from your check to go there. Budget by Ira does it. It's called the $0 budget, right?
$0 budget. I'll have to look that up and stuff. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
bounce for 1 second, but I don't know
All
if
right.
you want to continue with this topic. I actually want to talk to something about something else that I saw too. I'll be right back if you give me just a few moments.
All right. Come on.
All right.
All right. Go ahead. While you do that, I'm going to show off this cool shipping tube. This thing is sturdy. Yeah, this thing's sturdy. You see this? James, everybody in chat, this is what your tubes are going to ship in. The playmat fits in them. All right, I need to re-roll this. It kind of got loose. All right, but yeah, it's going to be cool. So you roll up the playmat. Slide it in the tube. There you go. You got that much space. You're good. All right. Yeah, got shipping containers for the playmat, so when we give them away, they'll be safe. These things are sturdy. I'm going to tape the edges. I'm going to tape them like this, like that, and wrap around tape here. You can decorate it. I'll personally keep this tube for your playmat so it's safe, saved, have a place to store it, transport it. You can use it for your other playmats too. Yeah. Yep, secret items coming. Secret items. I think it's cool. Going on. Got a secret item coming in. Got these cards coming in. I'm kidding. I don't know cards coming in. But yeah. So I'm excited for the secret item. They're on their way. I think you're awesome for enjoying that and being excited for that too. I think you're awesome. Awesome. Bow. Ba-da-dum. So excited. Woo-hoo-hoo. Sorry, my brain just kept thinking about savings challenges. I can't wait till my wife sees these challenges in person. She's seen them broken up on the program, but when they print them out, cut them out, put them together, can't wait to see her reaction as she plays them. They're going to be so cool. So cool. People will love it. My son wants 2 of them. My wife wants 1 of them already. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, people are wanting these things. You. Yeah, so. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they look like when they get here. Can't wait to see how they handle, work, function, everything, buddy. Oh, I believe in you. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on a second. All right, be right back. All right. Yeah, I'm playing Spider-Man later. Spider tortoise, radioactive spider tortoise, tortoise, radioactive tortoise. I know that's bad. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. My brain, the brain, the boom, 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 boom. My brain thinking like can't wait to get this figured out back here. Sometime this week, I'm gonna film me readjusting the shelf behind me. It's gonna be cool. I'm not readjusting everything. I'm just readjusting certain items. It might blanket fall off the back of my chair. What if a blanket stay there? What if a cat jumped up on you? Think about that. Onyx tries to every time he sees that it's uncovered. Jeez. But yeah, so it's gonna be cool. So I got plans. So boom, he's back.
Hey, I am back with a different view.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's better or worse. I look jaundiced. What the heck?
And you look all right.
I'm living here in the studio. Actually, I'm not. I need a second plug in here so my wife can hear. My wife has joined me here in the studio,
Oh yeah.
and so I asked her like what advice. Like, first of all, I didn't know this was going to turn, and you probably didn't know. And it's in no way a paid financial advice show.
No.
But we just started talking because saving has become very important to us for a number of reasons recently. I asked
Right.
her what advice she might have or that I could pass on, and one of the first things she said to me was, we had been given advice some time ago that you should pay off your bills before you start investing,
Right.
pay off your debt before you start investing, and
Right.
I don't know that that's necessarily 100% true. Well, there you go. She said it isn't. Um, the idea there being the fact that, and I'm not telling people to run out and start buying penny stocks or buy, you know, do day trading or anything, but we found a website that allows you to buy fractional shares of stocks. So
Right.
you can buy in for whatever you want. And they used to have a lot lower limit. It's gone up a little bit now these days, but I think it's like $25. They used to let you put like $5 or $10 in something or whatever. Now I
Right.
think they want you to do $25. But anyhow, the long and short of it is that you can find a way to put even just a little bit amount of money in there, um, and that can make a large difference. I know it's helped us considering what's going on.
Well, I was gonna say we were able to save up $5, $6, $7,000, and we've been in debt this whole time, but it was
Right.
there. I mean, that sounds awful, but it's true, right?
Did
Oh,
you hear
yeah.
all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's
We've never been out of debt.
we've
We would
never been
still be
completely out of
waiting.
debt. If
We
we
would
were,
still be waiting had we taken that advice,
yeah,
right?
Right.
yeah. And so it could have been maybe even more, but again, we never got out of debt, so it wouldn't have mattered. It would never have happened for us otherwise.
We waited
Right.
10, 15 years to start.
Yeah, we waited 10 or 15 years to start, which was way too long and stuff. So
But you could always start fresh, you know.
exactly. Yeah.
You know, the debt will
Now,
not be fresh. It'll still be there, but you can start fresh. As long as you're
right.
starting and start building towards it. You got a goal.
Well,
You know,
what do they say too? They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The
yeah,
second best time to plant is right now.
yeah,
You know, so
exactly.
looking at it that way helps.
Right. And see, there's a rule of thumb that we've come to learn that if you're buying something kind of expensive, is if
Mhm.
you can't afford two of them, you can't afford one of them.
Yes, yes. I actually, it was even a little bit more severe. There was a gentleman that we listened to by the name of Jaspreet
All right.
Sikh,
All right.
Jaspreet Sikh. And his thing was 5. If you can't buy 5, you can't buy 1.
Right.
So
See, that's
that
what.
was
See, I
one way
heard
to
that
look
one
at stuff.
before too. If you can't afford
Yeah,
5, you can't afford 1.
yeah,
But I've heard also if you can't afford 2, you can't afford 1. You know.
yeah. Like,
But like, how far do you stretch it? I mean, if you need to buy a car, if you can't afford to buy 5 cars, should you really buy the one?
certainly, like you said, and I like the idea of too of what your wife said too about there being different categories of things.
Right.
There's also another thing that I've wanted to look into, and I've heard this talked about before and stuff. I'm not Jewish myself, but I know that in the Jewish faith they teach you to spend your money in a certain way that you put so much into savings, you put so much into giving into the community, you spend, and again, it's just another way of breaking up the money so that you have money for the things that you want to buy, as well as putting some away for a rainy day, as well as that. And I'll have to look that up, and I mean, I'll share that with you personally if you're ever interested or whatever.
Mhm.
But there's just there's a lot of ways that you can make a small things make a large difference. That's all.
Oh yeah. Well, like one thing my wife likes to do is like when she's planning on a bill or something big, she'll save and she'll purposely save over the amount.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Like another thing she's trying to work on is like taxes, right?
Hmm.
She's always afraid she's going on taxes, so she always saves money towards taxes because she's afraid it's going to be a higher amount. So she's going to save a higher amount.
Sure.
You know. So
Yeah.
so saving a higher amount doesn't mean you get to spend what's left. You just put what's left into a savings.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's a hard thing too. And one of the things that was eye opening to me was because nobody ever broke it down and really explained to me, because I've heard people say that if you put your money in the bank, you're losing money. I'm like, well, how can you
Right.
be losing money if you're putting it in the bank? But when and again, I want to call it was the what was that called? The minority, not Minority Report. It was um the okay. She'll think on that, but anyhow, the guy explained it by the fact that inflation increased by at least 3% each year. So if your money isn't making money, you're losing 3% of its value every year that goes by. So
Mm-hmm.
$100 is now worth $97. Another year later, it's another $3 less than that. It's another $3 than that, just using simple round terms. So if that money isn't making at least 3%, then your money is just dwindling and dwindling. Now you can't put everything into that or whatever. You've got to have sort of kind of savings. You got to have a checking account, stuff like that. But
Right.
any
Right.
extra money that you're saving needs
Right.
to be accruing interest. Otherwise, it's slowly getting smaller and smaller and stuff. And like until somebody actually told me that, until somebody said that, I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, that's how that works.
All right. Well, I had to learn to be careful with that idea in
Hmm.
my own inspections because we got into reselling
Mm.
when COVID hit.
Hmm.
And at that time, it was huge, and we waited a little longer to get into it. And we did, and was doing successful for our first bit. Then after people's money kind of dried up, so did the reselling market.
Mm.
Um, like, but what's great is like I can still find something here and there that I can flip, and I'll do that when I can because it's nice to flip.
Hmm.
Um, like because if you can't get nothing for free, you got to do something to flip it.
Sure. Sure.
Like, or if you do get something for free, it eventually costs someone money.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so
I was just
but
looking here behind me and stuff. It's the minority mindset is what that thing is called.
yeah,
Um, and his name is Josh Spreed. He does a great job breaking this stuff down. Um, just the lowest common denominator, making it really easy to understand. Because, like I said, a lot of this stuff was way beyond me, way over my head, and I was at the time just if I didn't understand it, I just kind of let it go, like I would ignore it or whatever, which is kind of a
right,
horrible way to look at your finances and a horrible way to look at anything. Is you should try to learn more about it, but it also helps to find some place that's gonna explain it better. And with the internet, you know what I mean, you look things up, you can find more or whatever. But he does a
right.
great job of breaking that stuff down for you.
Oh yeah, I seen a video of the dude because he's the first guy I heard say if you can't afford 5 of them, you can't afford one of them.
Yeah,
And I heard someone else say if you can't afford 3 of them, then someone else said if you can't afford 2 of them. I'm like, I like the 2 one because that means you still have money, and if you can afford 2 of them, you can buy one of them and save the other half.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
So
and
when it comes to the flipping the stuff, and I mean, I don't want to get too deep in what you're doing or whatever and stuff like that, but did you put that money aside to do more of the same to kind of like reinvest in that idea, or was
well,
that like going for bills, or was that?
well, it went both ways. We used
Mhm,
the money that we could to buy whatever we could, but there's so many times because we were in a poor mindset at the time,
mhm,
and finances were harsher for us because we were catching up on stuff that the money,
sure,
well, whatever we could get, went into sourcing, and there are times the money went straight into bills. So it was
sure,
hard to keep up. Then once
yeah.
we finally got on top, everything the sales just slowed down to a stop, basically, like
Oh,
one item
at,
a week.
at least that helped you, I guess, get out of that point, at least kind of break even or get you a good footing at least.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
got us a good footing. It lasted us till things started improving, like work wise and everything. Stuff I can't really get into,
Sure, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
but like things have been working pretty good. Like you can tell by my channel. My channel gets more fruitful when we're more fruitful at home.
for sure. Yeah,
You know.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, but yeah, and oh my lord. So I'm just gonna say it because I'm tired of holding out. So there's a secret item I ordered, and I'm hoping I can't wait to be able to give them out. Like I plan to give them out with the playmats, but I got 3-inch stickers coming in the mail.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got 50 of them for $20. But
Uh-huh.
like I want like when the playmats, I want to slide them in the playmats and everybody one
Nice.
that'd be
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
that I'm looking forward to seeing that.
me too.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just using that as a caveat because now it's time for me to log off because it's 5:30.
I looked at that. It's like, yeah, we've been on here an hour. Like, I'm not sure when I joined you, but man, the time goes fast when we start talking.
Oh yeah, and if you're available Wednesdays and want to jump on when I do this, you're welcome to join. It's not like the morning show; it's just
Sure.
casual.
I
We can talk
gotcha.
about whatever.
Sounds good. Well, I'll do what I can when I can. So it's
That's
always a
right. Do what you
pleasure, and I
can.
appreciate the open invitation.
Yep. You guys have a wonderful day in chat, and always remember to listen to Lord Megatron.
Peace.
Shockwave! What is your command, Megatron?
Subscribe for Magic the Gathering and other content for evil fun.
Fear not, Megatron.